Okay, guys, welcome to the class. I want to share the link. Okay, today we are going to be looking at how we can use our Scratch to animate now to do some stuff from apart from the whole thing we have been doing from class 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now let me delete this character here and then let's first change background. Let's change background. Let's add this background on the water. Okay, underwater, and then let's delete this plain white and make this one may go back to our code. Then let's look for some fish here. Okay, this, yeah, we have this now. Let's make new. Okay, we want to move the fish from here to the end. Control from event, and then control, you put in forever, and motion, let's say we'll put in 10 stop. Let's change it to 2, and then let's click this flag here. Okay, you can see what happened to our fish. And then okay, now that is the end. Let's save our fish from, and then there's something we can add here, this if on edge bounce. If we add this, what will happen is when our fish get to the end, what happened? But no, our fish is turning upside down. Let's add this set rotate style. This will correct the error. Let's see if it's going to be. Oh, nice. Okay, now we have fish that is moving from one end to another. Okay, let's say now we want our fish to be able to move to another part instead of this straight line. There's something here in motion called point in direction. If you look at this point in direction now, you can see we have different angle, but let's just make use of this 90. If I click on the code, you will see that our fish that direction now. Let me click on it again. You can see that now this will help us to be able to create, this will allow our fish to move to any direction we want the fish to move to. Now let's do this. Let's create event, new, when flag click, and let's put forever, so that our fish will be able to move towards. If we stop this and click, we'll just be moving towards that direction only. You can see the way our fish is struggling on that side. If I change it here to another number, you can see what is happening here now. Yes, and this, okay. And what we're going to do now is to be able to change this number, and what we should do is to change the number random, let's say from 0 to 360. Okay, 360, and then we put it inside here. Now what is happening to our fish now is that the random is picking it every second. So let's add timer. Let's be able to control. Let's control it to every 5 seconds. Change direction. Just see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is it. Our fish now, we can still predict the seconds now. What we can do here also is to pick random number and say between 1 to 10, not just 5 seconds now, which means any number can just show up anytime. And now we can predict when our fish is going to turn. I think now our fish is behaving well. Okay, this speed, there is something I want us to do to this speed, but I will not talk about it now. Okay, what else can our fish do? What else? Okay, we want our fish to be able to go in and out. Our fish is looking big now, but if we reduce the size, it will look as if our fish is far away from us. Let me just set the size here. Let me set the size. Looks okay. And then okay, from 100%, if we change it to 30 and press the click, you can see as if our fish is far. Then let's get events that will mimic that. Forever. And then let's get control. Let's get waiting time. Let's put random in this waiting time. So yeah, it will be 2 and 10. And then let this time size here be random too. Let's say between 30 to 50. Now if we stop this and click, we see our fish can change direction anytime, and also our fish can change size. Yes, do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Okay, can change direction anytime. You can't predict again because of the random number we are using. Now I think now the speed is okay. It's just the speed that we need to work on. But let's duplicate our fish now. We right click here and duplicate. You have another fish here, but you can come to costume and change. We're on this now. We can change the fish to this. You can come back. You can see what happened to our fish here now. Then let's stop and play. Okay. Yeah, you can see. And we can also change the size so that they're not maintaining same. Now let's put this one between 40 to 60 to 60. A little bit bigger, but that's better. Then we can also duplicate this one and change costume of the new one to this, and duplicate this third one and change costume to this. Now we have 4. Let's stop and play. Let's see. There's something about our fish that is still that we can predict. The speed. They can't just decide to run like fast. I think we should work on that. Now, if we want to work on that, don't click any of the fish. Come to background, because I want us to, because if we let's make the let's use this blue, for example. If we come here and put random number in this movement, our fish will become so unstable. To be the fish will be behaving somehow. Can you see? This is nice for this. We can use this for this fish. Maybe that's the way the fish behave. But can you see? You see that? Okay. Okay. But let's change this. Let's just change this. This is fish. This is fish 2, fish 3, fish 4. Now, with what we have here, what we are going to do is to be able to just let me click the background. Now, we need to program their speed. Let me delete this variable and then make a variable. Let me call this one fish. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Fish 1. Speed. Let's make this one fish 2. Speed. This one fish 3. Speed. And the next one will fish 4. Speed. Yes. Okay. With what we have here, what we can do with this is don't let me off it so that I will off it. I'll turn it off later. Let's create our code here and bring forever. Let me see whether we can. Okay, we can't forever. Okay, now let's just put random number. Control. That is 1 second here. Under here, let's put set, and then let's place our random number here. Okay, now that we place our random number here, we can also put, instead of 1 second here, we can still put the same fish 1 here, and let's see how this will mimic what we want. No. Okay, let's put it close. Fish 1, can you see 9? This will wait for after 9 seconds. That's when it will switch, which means the speed will determine when it will stop. But the problem with this is that we won't be able to generate 0, and 0 is when our fish will be able to stand in one place without moving, and fish can also do that. What I'm going to do with this is to just let me add let me just do this here. This one 1 to 10, but this one should be 0 to 10. Okay, this one should be 0 to 10. And with what we have here, I think we should stop again and run. You see that? You can see what is happening to our fish 1 speed. The speed is changing. Now, let's switch to our fish 1 and put fish 1 speed here in like the speed of the fish. Can you see 1? Can you see that? 8. Can you see that? What is happening? Can you see that? Yes. Can you see 2? And when this thing switch from 2 4, you can see what is happening. 4. And then let it switch again, still maintaining 4 5. Now we can't determine the speed, can't determine because it's random. Let's go back to background and do replicate everything we have here. I'll just duplicate it. Okay, what if I just put this one here and put another random number inside, and then I will say from 0, and then I'll put fish 2 here, and let's close it. Let's see what will happen. What happened? Can you see this? But the problem with this is that they will change speed at the same time. Let me just remove this and just duplicate this code here. Delete this, then and change the speed here to 2 free speed, and then do this. You will see what will happen here now. Our number will change. Let's duplicate this 2 and drop it here. Also change this one to fish 3, and also duplicate this, drop it here, change this one to the last fish, and then okay, let's see. Can you see what is happening to this one is in 0? You can see what is happening to the number. What we are going to do now is to go to fish 2 and drop our variable. Fish 3, drop the variable there, and fish 4, drop the variable. Fish 4. That is it. Then we can now turn off this that is displaying. Here now live we have fish that we can't predict the movement. We can't. You can see yellow at the rate at which we can't. You can see the way blue is just maintaining that slow movement. You can see the one is standing still. Then the speed is at 0 now. 0. And then to change it, oh my god. Aha. Can see that. Now we can also add can we add shark or something? But you can just come to costume and duplicate. If you want to see the code, this yellow, and then add. Let's see. What's shark now? Cha. Okay. This is what we have here. Let's stop. Yes. We can change. We can when removing this shark so that now see yellow. Yellow is just standing there, generating 0 speed. Can see. See this. This is it. Then we can also change. We can effect some things in the background. Let's see how we can try to make this water, this wave thing. Let's see how we can try to make the water move now. Okay. We'll just duplicate this, and click on this, and then we do this here. We change this. You can even delete this so that our stuff can look different. This one too. Can expand it. And also change this one. And then we can also click on this. We can zoom in and click on. We can zoom in and click on this. We can click on this. Yeah. Every change here, you will see what will happen to the change you're making. Even this one, we can expand this one a little. You can even expand this one a little, so that nothing is quiet there. And then we can duplicate this one. To duplicate this one, we can zoom out and then we click on this, because we can just do 5. 5 is enough. Yeah. This one too. You can still duplicate this one. No. Drag it down and then still change some things there. We have not really changed this. Okay. Yeah. Zoom in. Now when you come to this one, zoom out. And then we can duplicate this and change this. Even this one here, we've also changed this so that it won't look alike. Now we can let's go back to our background. Let's arrange this one here, and then event and forever, then looks. Let's try to change, switch to the next costume after 1 second, and then we can change this one to maybe 0.8. Okay, and then let's stop and click. You can see what is happening in our background. Let me say 0.5. Okay, and that is it. That is it for today. Now let's pick one of our fish and then let's generate sounds from here. There's a sound called bubble sound. Okay, let's change this one to bubble sound. Bubble sound. And let's put it under our direction. Okay, and then let's add ocean. Okay, the wave here. This one very loud, but let's put the volume in. Let's play the volume on random. Let's play the volume on random. Let's play the volume on random. Random from 10 to 80. Let's click it again now. Yeah, and that is it. Okay. All the codes and the one in background. That is it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.